UFC. How does that feel?
It's fantastic, you know. It feels great, and I don't know what to say. I worked very hard for this. It feels nice going on with a victory.
Do you think that fight fans have got the chance to reveal Ilir Latifi this time now that you've had a full camp as opposed to fighting on short notice last year?
Of course, the fight didn't go so long, so we didn't. The fight didn't exchange so many different skills. So, but of course, it showed me more prepared in there. But I'm gonna go home, work harder, and be even better.
When we spoke to Cyril earlier in the week, he told us that this was going to be his last fight as a professional mixed martial artist. So does that add any extra cherry on the cake? So we're saying that you retired him now?
No, absolutely not. It's I respect Cyril a lot. You know, he has a great fighting history. He fought both in Pride and the UFC and fought the best. You know, and fighting him was a big challenge for me, and I respect him all, and I wish him the best of luck in his future life.
What did you fear on Cyril's fight?
Well, Cyril, when I got the fight, you know, I know Cyril was all the opposite as me as a fighter. You know, he's the length and his striking skills, and he had all the weapons he had all the dangerous weapons to beat me. So it was a tough challenge, and I was working a lot.
How did you manage to make the difference?
How do you mean make the difference?
What was your plan?
Well, my plan was using my wrestling and taking him down and closing the distance and going for the submission. So I was working on that.
Can you talk to us about how it was like to perform in the O2 Arena?
What can I say? It was an amazing feeling being here in London. Fighting in the O2 Arena is like one of the best arenas in the world, and just like an unbelievable feeling. The crowd was amazing here, similar as the one in Stockholm in the Globe. So I love the crowd.
Last time you performed was over a year ago before this fight tonight. I'm sure that you'd like to fight a lot more consistently this year. How soon do you think you will see you again back in the octagon?
We'll see. Hopefully soon. You know, I'm gonna go home and start training, and probably I'll be fighting soon again. So
you don't want to sit out and look for that October 4th in Stockholm card?
Probably. You know, if it's planned that the UFC is gonna come to Sweden, so of course I would love to fight in my home in front of the crowd.
Yeah, and when you shot in for your takedown, what did you exactly see in that moment? Because it seemed like you were looking for something and then you win.
Well, I just went for the feeling, you know. Changing, Cyril is a similar fighter, me changing from and I was it just came so natural going for the low takedown, so I did it.
When you said this was the best day of your life, you seem really relieved. Can you just talk about your emotions?
Well, after coming from my last fight, fighting in those circumstances, and fighting now, I still felt that I had to prove and come with a win. You know, we were fighting in the best organization in the world, UFC. You got to be the best to be it. So it was nice to come home with a victory. And I've been working hard, and it was been a tough year with a lot of struggles. So
do you want to say anything to all the Swedish fans that came here to see you and all the ones watching it online?
Well, I want to thank all the Swedish fans that were here, all the fans from England that supported me, all the fans all around the world, and all the Swedish people that at home that are looking, my family, all in my hometown, and all the countrymen from Albania, Kosovo, to thank them a lot for all the support.
We haven't seen too many submissions this year so far. Do you think that's attributed to anything to do with the new bonus structure instead of having a sub of the night is now a bonus of the night?
Maybe it is the way, you know, you can never know how a fight goes, you know if it goes you can have a plan and go for that plan, but you don't know how it ends up. But I don't complain about the new structure that the UFC. I think it's good and it's evolving for the sport. So
does it make it more satisfying for you that you were able to get the finish tonight?
of course, it's always nice to finish. We'll see. I hope for it.
Is there anyone special you want to call out for a game, for a fight?
No, not really. You know, I don't have anybody that I want to fight. Whoever UFC puts me up, I will fight and prepare myself to the best. So.
You look really good. How are you going to celebrate?
My father came all the way from Sweden and my cousins, so I haven't seen them for 3 or 4 months, so I'm gonna meet them up and go have dinner with them and just like have a nice time with my family and friends.
Last year everything was very rush because there was 3-4 days notice, you had to make weight and then fight. Can you this time savor everything a lot more, especially because you've won tonight as well?
How do you mean, sorry?
Because last year everything was so rushed, you only had 3 or 4 days. This time you've had a full camp, you've been here fight week, you've had time to speak to the media, and now that you've won tonight, can you soak up this experience a lot better than last year?
I'm trying, you know, the win came pretty fast, and so I'm still a little bit overwhelmed, and it feels good, so I'm gonna go and eat and try to like get all the influence.
How much confidence does it give you having a full cap, being healthy and training properly?
Of course, it gives you better confidence, you know, having a full car, preparing with a lot of these fighters, preparing with Alex, you know, so it gives you a lot of confidence behind it.
Totally different coming. A friend from Finland as well, Marcus came to Stockholm.
Yeah, exactly.
Could you hear the Swedish fans in the crowd tonight?
Of course I could hear them. They were very loud. Could you hear them?
We were backstage, so we couldn't really hear them. Yeah.
But I could hear them and I could see them too. So it was I can't explain, but it was an amazing feeling fighting in Bellator. A nice atmosphere. And that's not only the Swedish fans, it's also the English fans here from London. So it was very nice.
Could you tell us how you actually think the fight between Jimmy and Alex is going to end?
I think Alex is going to finish him in the second round. It's going to be a good fight.
Do you think Alex will throw more punches than you do?
Yeah, probably. Next fight I'll throw more punches. You can never plan how it ends up, but this time it was like this.
Look good.
Sometimes it's like this. Of course, you want to punch, you want to kick, you want to do spinning back kicks and everything, but it doesn't always end up like that. So this time wasn't like that.